You always have. Welcome to my first YouTube channel. My name is Takia Faith, and this is my sister Deja. She's so pretty. And I just wanted to talk about how God blessed with a job. The word of God said, "Do not go weary in well doing, because in due season you will reap a harvest of blessings if you do not give up." And I have a story, mainly talking about that. I was working at a personal care home for about 4 years, and I was going through a lot there. And I was on a bus, and I heard God speak to me. He said, "Volunteer and be certified," because I went to school for my medical assistance. I'm gonna ask you some questions too, so put yourself in the video. So I went to school for that, and I was like, okay, I didn't really learn anything doing that, because no one would hire me for medical assistance. So I just started, getting them jobs. So once I started working, I was going through a lot, because not only did I have to clean all day, I was getting bit up by bed bugs, and that was like something I didn't really want to endure often. I would even wake up and start crying every day, and I was like, God is not hearing me. My husband would have to console me. He even told me, you can, get a new job, like quit that job, but I just didn't want to do that, because I didn't want him to, start working, and it was just too much on him. So after God told me to, recertify, I never recertified, but I did volunteer, and I was looking up different hospitals to volunteer in, and Temple Hospital called me back. So I started working for them for about, a whole year. It was a lot, and I thank God for giving me the peace to even work for free, because some people who do that, they want to get money and they want a different motive, but God, used me. It wasn't me in my power, because I know like sometimes people do things with a different motive, but God gave me a different, mindset and why I did it. Oh, Jesus, you cut off?
Oh, no.
Oh.
This is home.
I'm sorry, I want to do this again, Jesus. But basically, God gave me the opportunity. So I started working there. I started working for the personal care home and getting off at a certain hour to get there. And I started, as I worked there and volunteered, I started applying to different jobs. No one ever called me back. I was like, what's going on, God? Like, I really want a job. But God kept giving me that word in my spirit, in due season you will reap a harvest of blessing if you do not give up. And I'm like, okay, God, I'm getting encouraged and everything. So one day I'm at my job and I'm just worshiping God, and I get a phone call from a New Jersey number. I'm thinking, oh, maybe it's my father. So I answer the phone, and when I answered, the guy says, "Hi, my name is Brian, and I looked at your resume on Indeed, and I found a job at Children's Hospital." I was like giving God so much glory. I was just so thankful, because God rewards those who diligently seek Him and diligently wait for Him. And I'm just wanted to come on here and encourage you that God will definitely give you the desires of your heart. All you have to do is just wait. I know sometimes it may not be tomorrow or the next day, but God will give it to you in His time. And sometimes we have to grow up in certain areas of our lives in order for God to give us what He grants for us. So I wanted to ask you, in your life, how can you give us any examples of how God gave you something, or how God blessed you with the different opportunities when you waited on Him?
I'm gonna think. Let me see of a time. It was kind of like around the time when I met Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, I prayed that, I always, cause I didn't like the party life,
Yeah.
I was going to school and stuff like that, and I was like, this life is so boring, and I would pray. I remember I would cry, because I just wanted to have a husband. I always wanted to have a husband. Like, I didn't want to date or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I remember this one time I prayed, and I just was like, oh God, can you please bless me with my husband? That's what I said. And it was just so weird. Like, Christian, he just popped up, and I was just so happy. And I remember I was praying, and I was thinking, God, oh my gosh, I remember I was so happy. And when I look at it, back at it now, it's like all I had to do was just be patient. And sometimes we get discouraged and stuff. Like we were talking about this in the earlier today in Burger King.
Wow.
We were talking about marriage, and Kenny, he was telling me how y'all had to go through so much, and
yes, we did.
And it was just so it kind of reminded me of us, me and Christian, because we was talking about how my parents are acting now. They're starting to act weird and stuff like that. So it was peaceful, because it was y'all's story was kind of the same like ours, and I had to realize God could probably just trying to teach me how to just be patient.
Definitely.
And I mean, it's bothering me, but I know that God's gonna have a plan for me and Christian to get married, and I just gotta just be patient. And Christian has to be patient as well. I've been trying to tell him, and he's like, he was kind of getting like kind of sad today, and like Kenny was just telling us to be patient. And like when he was telling me y'all story, it just made me so like. It was just such, I don't know, it was like a peaceful feeling. I don't know, it was so weird today. It was just so weird. It was like, I think that was God telling him to tell y'all story. Like, it really, like, I wanted to cry at the table. Like, I really wanted to cry because it was like so peaceful. And I was just like, that could be God just telling me to just be patient, to just wait.
And sometimes when something is very sacred, and I say this to anybody who's watching it, when something is very sacred, God puts it on hold. Because marriage is a ministry at the end of the day, and the enemy wants to do anything to destroy it. And I believe that's why me and Kim had to wait so long, because the enemy was using a lot of my family and also his family to destroy what God has already built. You know what I mean? My husband is encouraging people. You know what I mean? The enemy doesn't like that. You know what I mean? So I believe that God sometimes holds it out for a moment, just so we can keep on pruning y'all. Y'all are definitely going to get married, because I see the truth in both of y'all now. Y'all are definitely going to get married. I believe that God put y'all put us both in our lives for a reason. So, you know, this is my first YouTube channel. This is my little sister Deja. I love her so much. God bless me with her and her fiance. And like I said, my name is Takia Faith, and this is my first official YouTube channel. If you like anything